rounds of super middleweight action. Welcoming to the ring first from the blue corner, Rocky Bactol.
Under neon lights, the crowd moves fast. Heartbeats synchronized, it's a blast. Electric fever in the air. Feel the beat, let down your hair. Bass drops, heavy pulses ignite. Lost in music, lost in the night.
And his opponent fighting out the red corner, Michael Roos.
In this ring we fight till the break of night. Undefeated I stand with fire in my soul. Sweat and blood, it never gets old. Crowd roaring loud, feel the energy buzz.
Introducing to you first, finding out the blue corner, official weight 75.3 kilograms with a professional boxing record of 1 victory and 2 defeats. Hailing out of and proudly representing the Philippines, Rocky Bactol. And his opponent fighting out the red corner, official weight 75.9 kilograms with a professional boxing record of 2 victories and 1 defeat. Representing Scotland, Michael Roos. And the third man in the ring in charge of the action, Ajahn Tanin Pumpil, and the 3 judges scoring ringside, Mr. Warawut Yunkao, Mr. Chris Sanyadet, and Pakapon Songmani.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to fight number 6 in the super middleweight division. This is going to be contested over 6 rounds of action. In the red corner, we've got Michael Roos from Scotland, wearing the white shorts with the green trim. And in the blue corner, we've got Rocky Bactol from the Philippines with the green shorts and the black trim. I was saying to you off air, Jimmy, I'm really looking forward to this one. And Rocky comes out firing in the first round.
Exactly what we expected. Rocky Bactol is like a raging bull. He marches at you, and all he goes for are these wild hooks, and he tries to take your head off where he can. Michael Roos has got to get on the back foot with the jab and bide his time. Rocky just moving forward. Rocky by name, Rocky by nature.
Rocky going to the body. Swinging and missing there. I feel like Rocky's not going to change his tactics or slow down at all in this fight, Jimmy.
Yeah, Rocky is not the man who's going to try and beat you with the jab. He's going to try and take your head clean off. He would rather end this fight as soon as possible. He does not need 6 rounds.
Rocky more than happy to go out on his shield if he has to. Michael Roos has got a big task ahead of him, trying to fend off Rocky. Rocky going to the body here with some clubbing body shots.
And that's where Michael needs to be. He needs to get on that jab. He needs to get the rear uppercut working for him. Rocky has already told him, I'm coming forward and I'm going to take your head off. Michael needs to have an action against that reaction. So as soon as Rocky comes forward, Michael needs to step back.
Double jab there from Michael, trying to keep Rocky at bay. Rocky has slowed down a touch, but he needs to back Michael up onto the ropes, which he's trying to do right now. High guard here from Rocky trying to walk down Michael.
And we've seen this many times before, Ivan Ali, where someone starts off like a raging bull. As long as you can bide your time and wait it out, you tend to get yourself in a situation where everything moves a little bit slower and you can get everything working for you.
Rocky again, almost looking like Mike Tyson, how he's getting low as he walks his opponent down. Michael Roos using that jab to keep Rocky at bay. Uppercut there from Michael Roos.
And you know, Rocky is just marching forward, reminding me a little bit of David Tua. Just keeps moving forward, and whatever shot he can land, he will. And it's always a hook or an overhand right. He doesn't need to jab, he's just trying to cut you off. And as soon as you are stopped moving, that's when Rocky's going to throw his big shots.
Rocky again trying to get Michael in the corner, and he does. Michael just trying to measure with that jab, keep Rocky at bay. Rocky missing with his heavy haymakers.
And this is the most important moment now for Michael. Rocky has these bursts of energy at the start of each round. This is where Michael needs to take over the round and try and win it on points.
These shots just motivated Rocky to keep on coming forward against Michael, just trying to walk through all these shots. And that is the end of the first round. What an entertaining round it was for these two. Here we go, as we see on the replay. Rocky coming out of the gate super fast, trying to take Michael's head off with these heavy haymakers. But Michael weathered the storm very, very well, was able to use his long punches there, his jab, his right uppercut. See it here on the replay. Beautiful jab from Michael Roos from Scotland. And ladies and gentlemen, just giving it a quick shout out there to
the people who've made this happen for everyone. Mr. Reina Gotward.
Mr. Naris Singh Wanchar as well, Supernat Chamram, also Steve Scott, the IBO representative, and you've got Brico Santik. If it wasn't for these gentlemen, we wouldn't have this event right now. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Keep up the hard work.
Making boxing great in Thailand are these gentlemen, the best country in the world. But here we are, round number 2. Fast start, exactly as we expected. Rocky in the lime green, Michael in the white with the green trim. And it's exactly as it started in the first round. Constant moving forward, trying to take his opponent out.
Right uppercut there from Michael Roos. Did a good bob on weave.
And this is what we like to see. Michael has now got to start pushing back. He's got to push back against Rocky. Start doubling the jab and then throwing that right hand. Doubling the jab, turning it into a left hook, getting around the guard of Rocky. Rocky is going to fight you in bursts of energy. When he's taking time off, that's when you attack.
Stiff jab from Rocky on the front foot. Michael Roos trying to pour out the jab. Working his way into center ring, dancing around Rocky. High guard here from Michael Roos.
I mean, to me, you've got to become a fan of Rocky after this fight. He marches forward. He just keeps moving. And, you know, he's one of those classic boxers of, I'm just trying to take your head off.
Uppercut here from Michael Roos, just not putting all of his power into his shots. Just making sure that he keeps his momentum and doesn't punch himself out too much. Great jabs to the body and then right uppercut from Michael Roos. That's probably one of the best combinations he's landed in this round.
And this is where he needs to be. Keeping his back off the ropes, holding that center of the ring. And as we mentioned before, Ali, zoning yourself in that ring, using the center of the ring as your safe spot, and then jabbing your opponent, landing a right hand.
High guard here from Rocky. And lands a big left hook.
But that's all it is. If you don't knock out your opponent, what is going to happen? Big overhand right from Rocky Bactol.
And the crowd shouting for body shots. Let's see if we're going to get them. Big uppercut again from Michael Roos. He's had a lot of success with that uppercut.
And this is where Michael just needs to start using that jab. Rocky is walking towards him. Use the jab, jab downstairs. Keep pushing your opponent away with jabs. Do not push with your arm, push with the jabs, and then land that right hand over the top.
Right hand again there from Michael Roos with the uppercuts as well. Rocky slowed down quite a bit compared to his relentless pace that he put on in the first round, but I'm sure he still has some devastating punches up his sleeve.
Rocky is always dangerous, but the first 30 seconds of the round is his most dangerous part. This is what I'm talking about. Michael needs to use this time to dominate the round when Rocky is tired, because it takes him a minute to get his energy back.
And that is the end of the second round. What a round that was. Very entertaining, and let's take a look at the replays right here.
Yeah, and we just see Rocky lands his shots and then takes a breather. Michael finding some nice shots in between the guards, but I would like to see Michael maybe be a little bit more active. Maybe just a little bit more active with the jab. using his length the best way he possibly can. Because he, like I've said before, Rocky has shown you what he's going to do. Rocky has told you, I'm moving forward, I'm coming to hit you. And of course we see on the screen right now, the absolute legends in the boxing world. And we are surrounded by some of the best boxers Thailand has produced. What an honor it is to be here. Highland Boxing Promotions and of course FCC Fight Club Championship live on DAZN. Battle of Bangkok happens again, round number 3.
Big right hand there from Rocky to start round number 3. Rocky with the lime green and black trunks, and Michael Roos with the white trunks with the green trim.
Michael being a little bit more active right now, starting to put punches together, starting to go to the body, as you mentioned, Ali.
Yeah, I mean, we say a lot, Jimmy, that styles really make fights, and this one really does. You've got the absolute brawler in Rocky, but then you've got the outside fighter in Michael Roos. Big left hook there from Rocky as Michael Roos trying to escape. Looks like it slightly dazed him. It's a little bit off-balanced.
And it's interesting, Michael is staying so close to Rocky. Michael just needs to be at an arm's length. He doesn't need to be in the pocket because he's always going to get hit. And that's what we're talking about. Big left hand there landed by Rocky. But it's a shot Michael should not be getting hit by. He should be a little bit more out of range.
Yeah, Rocky not wanting to play for points, wanting to go for the knockout. That's what the fans have come here to see.
Exactly. Rocky is not trying to win on points. He's trying to knock you out. You've got to fight against him, knowing this information. Stay in that medium to long range. Stay away from his power zone.
Clinch being broken up there by the referee. Rocky again, high guard coming forward, trying to find a home for that left hook.
Starting to calm down ever so slightly is Michael, and of course this is where Rocky tends to take his time off.
Uppercut there from Michael again. Jab from Michael using the uppercut and the hook. Just Michael pitter-pattering with the punches on the outside, but Rocky happy to just take as many punches as he can to the gloves so he can land a devastating big haymaker.
Big right hand got through there by Rocky. And Michael, when he's moving backwards, is letting his hands go a little bit too low. He's got to move backwards with full defense in his mind. A good defense is a good offense.
Michael measuring with the jab. Right hand there from Michael. Right hand again down the guard from Michael. There's that left hook from Rocky. Not as much power in it as we've seen from the previous left hooks in this round.
And you know, if you're Michael right now, you've got to think, Rocky is just marching towards me like David Tua. You've got to release your inner Lennox Lewis. Just keep the jab working for you. Keep that jab to the right hand. Nothing fancy needs to be done here. Rocky's going to march towards you. All you need is that jab with the right hand and the uppercut.
Another measurement there with the jab from Michael Roos. Right hand down the middle from Michael Roos as well. There goes the clapper for the final seconds of this round. Great footwork there, great evasion by Michael Roos.
And I'd assume this is where Rocky would start to come alive a little bit more. But we're going into the next round.
Take a look at the replays here. Cracking right hand, but followed on by that big left hook from Rocky. That's going to be the best punch that he landed in that round. But Michael Roos was able to control the tempo. Was able to get Rocky to dance to his tune on the outside, just shelling up, making sure that he stayed protected and used his boxing IQ to keep Rocky at bay on the outside with his jab, with his straight punches. And I love the uppercut from Michael Roos at the moment.
I thought that was a great round. I mean, Michael is starting to find his groove. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to believe in his groove. He's got to believe, because it's a very, very daunting feeling knowing the man in front of you wants to knock you out, and that's all he's trying to do. You're fighting against someone who's trying to put you away, so you've got to go into survival mode and do everything you can to keep them away. Nothing fancy, just box.
Michael Roos with a long guard. Here we go into round number 4, over the halfway stage of this bout.
6 rounds of action scheduled. I didn't think it would go this far, Ali. I've got to be honest. The way Rocky came out, I thought at least one of them would hit the canvas by now.
Yeah, I thought the exact same, Jimmy, but this has been non-stop action from these two. You couldn't ask for anything more.
Interestingly, Rocky's starting to throw that left hook now. He's making it hard for Michael to actually circle to his right-hand side because Rocky's giving him something to worry about now with that right and the left hook. Very nicely done by Rocky Bactol.
Uppercut there from Michael Roos. Rocky Bactol almost landing a very heavy left hook, but Michael Roos been able to get out of the way.
And you can see Rocky just still marches forward, still finds it. A beautiful bob and weave there by Michael Roos, getting underneath the elbows and landing a nice uppercut in between.
Double jab from Roos. So this is it though, keeping Rocky at bay. Right hand from Rocky. Rocky just wants to try and catch him, and he does with that left hook. Slightly looked like it off-balanced Michael as he uses lateral footwork to get out of the way.
And this is what we were talking about as well. Rocky's just trying to take his head off. Rocky knows he's got the power to do it. Michael just needs to stay out of the range now. That could have been Rocky's best shot.
Well, we saw it early on, Rocky landing one of those in the previous rounds.
Final minute of the fourth round. Rocky just still marching towards his opponent. Michael on that back foot.
Michael happy to box off the back foot. There goes the jab. Michael with the lateral footwork. Rocky going to the body. Big body shots to the body here from Rocky, and swinging and missing with the right hand because Michael was able to pivot off.
Beautiful body shots by Rocky. I mean, that's where he needs to be. He needs to start going to that body right now. It's available to him.
Overhand right there from Rocky. Rocky just trying to be accurate with his heavy body, with his heavy punches. I can understand why. These are absolute rockets, Jimmy.
Well, Rocky comes from an MMA background, and in his MMA style, he's an absolute bull. He just tries to just take you down to the canvas and ground and pound. So this is his version of ground and pound, being up close and personal, trying to just take you out. He's got that Mexican style of boxing, in my view, constantly marching forward, trying to take your opponent out.
Overhand right misses for Rocky. Michael Roos happy to hit him with the jab, and that is the end of the fourth round.
Again, one of those rounds where we saw a bit of tit for tat. We saw moments where both fighters had very good situations happening for them. Michael landing those jabs with the right hand, but Rocky had moments of time where he landed those big shots in the middle as well. What a fight so far it's been. We're going into a fifth round very, very soon.
It's one of those fights, Jimmy, where you're just on the edge of your seat because you know that Rocky's got the power to knock out Michael Roos. But Michael Roos is also doing a great job of just keeping Rocky at bay, using his jab, using the uppercuts. You see his corner man right there saying you just got to keep him long and use those uppercuts when he comes in.
Rocky's got to go to the body now. He had so much success with those body shots in that round. That's where he needs to be. A big glob of Vaseline on Rocky's face. I'm surprised it's not being asked to be removed by the referee, but here we go.
Let's see if Rocky can go to the body, and he does to start this round off. Jab here from Michael Roos. Swinging and miss there by Rocky, trying to go for the body.
Nice weave there by Michael to get underneath the shots. I mean, I would expect that a little bit more from Rocky, but people don't realize ducking and diving is very, very tiresome. Body shots there landed by Rocky, and that's where he needs to be. These body shots, to me, could be the difference in between a victory and a loss for Rocky. Again, I don't think he's going to outpoint Michael, but he could try and put him to the canvas and try and get a 10-8 round.
Rocky tying up Michael Roos right there.
Wrong spot for Rocky right there.
Roos with the lateral footwork, measuring the jab. Right hand down the middle from Roos.
You know, when Roos throws that right hand, he leaves himself vulnerable to that left hook of Rocky. He's got to be very careful he doesn't get too comfortable. And there it is. The lead hook of Rocky gets through.
Rocky with the jab, though. Uppercuts from Michael Roos. A good hook to the body from Michael Roos.
He's doing a great job here, just keeping himself at bay. He's got to measure the hooks of Rocky. He's got to know, when I'm in this range, I'm safe. And this is where Michael can stay. Michael can stay at this range with the jab with the right hand. He doesn't need to fight inside the pocket anymore.
The shot selection of Roos has been brilliant. There is some blood, though, on the side of the head of Michael Roos.
A very interesting position for blood, possibly an all-cut, but a big left hook gets through for Rocky once again.
And Rocky complaining of a low blow.
Back into the action they go. Good sportsmanship being displayed by these two gentlemen.
Jab there from Rocky. Overhand right swings and misses there from Rocky. Michael Roos in the right job of just dipping under it and pouring out his jab.
I mean, you got to give credit to Rocky. Those body shots are beautiful. This is what Rocky needs to do. He just needs to keep swinging the sledgehammer. Michael's coming alive. He's starting to find his shot. He's getting his jabs going. That right hand is money. He's got to get it going. Beautiful rear uppercut landed by Michael Roos.
Good hook to the body there from Michael Roos. Jab as well. Right uppercut from Michael Roos as follows.
And it looks like he's found his groove now. This is the best round so far for Michael, I think. He's starting to put the pieces together. He's landing some shots downstairs, but this is where he's at danger because Rocky just loads up the hooks on him.
Michael with the flurry here, and that is the end of the round. What a round that was. Rocky come out very aggressive, throwing punches to the body, but Michael Roos just happy to absorb them and kept on just landing some great shots. It's all about the quality of the shots of Michael Roos, just landing them to perfection, stopping Rocky in his tracks, able to tee off at him, and level changing too, landing some heavy hooks to the body. That slowed Rocky down big time.
I thought that was a great moment. Rocky had some moments in that round, Ali, where he started delivering shots to the body. He was really going to town on those body shots. But Michael got his groove. He believed in himself. He realized Rocky's shots are not going to take him out right now. And he just stuck to it. So great stuff by Rocky, but even better by Michael Roos. Final round, Rocky's got to do something spectacular here.
Yeah, he definitely does have to do something spectacular. As the referee brings in the center ring to touch gloves. Final round here. Like you said, I'm surprised we got this far, but this has been a very entertaining fight between these two that really have clashed stylistically. Michael Roos from Scotland in the red corner with the white trunks, the green trim, and Rocky Bactol from the Philippines in the blue corner with the lime green trunks and the black trim.
You know, Rocky's got to channel his inner eye of the tiger here and just dig down deep, sing the song in his head and just keep moving forward and try and do something. Michael has to stay nice, clean, use the footwork, stay away from Rocky, and he's got the win in the bag.
Yeah, Rocky definitely has a home crowd advantage here. So a lot of supporters here in the crowd cheering him on. Needs to use that just to keep pushing forward. Here he goes to the body, swinging and missing with a left hook to the head.
And that's the momentum he needs, like you said. He needs the crowd behind him. He needs to just dig down deep. Rocky's got to think, I've now got 2 minutes to try and win this fight. 2 minutes to do something spectacular. Live on DAZN, live in Bangkok, World Siam Stadium, Highland Boxing Promotions, FCC, everything here. What a night it has been so far.
Roos chewing up some time there on the clock, just dipping low, getting nice and low. Jab here from Roos, just got to keep Rocky at bay. This has definitely been a matador versus a bull matchup. Roos has been the matador, Rocky being the bull.
Yeah, he's really just controlling the action now. Big sweeping left hook landed by Rocky. And those are the shots you cannot take in the final rounds. We've seen it in boxing before. Fighters who are winning every round and then lose it in the final seconds. He's got to be careful. Rocky has a moment here.
Yeah, the crowd really getting behind that punch. Rocky just needs to empty the gas tank right now. We're coming up to the final minute of this round.
He's got to just take in as much oxygen as he can. He needs to be told by his corner, it's now or never.
Jab here from Roos. Rocky coming back with a hook to the body.
And look, if you're Michael right now, this is where you take the step back. This is where you create the gaps. This is where you use your fins. Don't allow Rocky to get close to you. Stick around, move, and just guide and glide your way to victory.
Roos measuring with a jab on the back foot. Rocky missing with the left hook. Final seconds now of this round. Rocky missing again with the right hand. Roos happy to dance on the outside. Rocky with one last flurry, and that is it. That is the end of the fight. What an entertainment matchup between these two.
Entertainment at its finest. Clash of styles, clash of countries. What a fight. There we saw when Rocky got nice and low, started landing to the body, but very quickly Michael realized, I don't need to stay in the pocket with such a power puncher like Rocky. I'll get myself out of dodge. There we see the nice uppercuts getting through. Beautiful combinations by Michael. But there was that sweeping left hook landed by Rocky, which could have been the deciding factor of that fight. What a fight. We have still got 5 more fights after this one. 4 title fights coming up.
Can we please make some noise for the blue corner? มุมน้ำเงินหน่อยครับ Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Pakamon scores it 55-59 for the blue corner. Judge Chris scores it 55-59 for the red corner. And Judge Waterwood scores it 55-59. And your winner by way of split decision, Michael Roos. Michael, congratulations. Hell of a fight. That was a tough fight. The fans loved it. What did you think of the fight?
Yeah, good. He is a very tough man. Kept coming forward. But that's what I needed. I needed a tough opponent. I needed him to come forward.
It seemed like you knew since the first round that he was going to come forward and he wasn't going to back off. What was your strategy that you were able to get the win?
I will be entirely honest. I thought he was going to tire. I thought he was going to be coming out quick for the first minute or something, but he didn't ever tire, and you could have hit him with a baseball bat and he still would have walked forward, no problem. Right.
Well, yeah, you managed to neutralize him with a good jab and great boxing. Congratulations, thank you. And now,
can I just say a wee thank you to Paul Weir, Jamie Cormack, Yannick McGee, Rob Holdsworth and Jake McManus, who are all part of the team, and not everybody's here, but I want to
thanks to you and your team, and look